Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz. We're here going to be doing a review of the Y5 T-34, part of the 5 Years of Blitz event. As you can see, we've got our little birthday box here, our birthday present rather, and yeah, basically you play with these boosters installed, which I'll show you here, these sweet boosters. You play with those installed on your tank, and they allow you to get birthday candles. With these boosters here, you get 10 birthday candles for each time that you do over. I think it's 10. Each time you get over 100 XP base minus first win the day, etc., etc. Otherwise, you don't get any birthday candles. But yes, you can install these on your tank. You get birthday candles. When you get enough birthday candles, you can go up the ranks. So as you can see, this is the reward. Level 1 for just logging into the game. You get a Panzer IIIA, which I'm not too interested in, and you get 5 days of premium account. Hence why I've got premium account currently running, and you get 5 of those birthday boosters. And then yeah, as you can see, you can go all the way up to level 75, where you get a legendary avatar. The actual tanks stop at level 50, and then you can get attachments for them which basically give them a glow to their engine bays. So yeah, as you can see, I am at just past level 20. The game in the Blaze WZ pushed me to level 20, and I got the attachment, the nuclear, what is it, just nuclear engine, I think it is. Oh no, a nuclear reactor thing for it. So yeah, and the lore of these tanks are that they are based off of the Defender. They are part of the Defender line of tanks, which we will all remember the Defender from the T-28 Defender and the IS-3 Defender right here. So yeah, that's the story with these. But otherwise, they're just nice little reward tanks. I'm more interested in getting the Y5 Firefly because, you know, it's a Firefly. I'm not too interested in the Y5 ELC Beast, nor was I particularly interested in the Y5 T-34, but the Y5 Firefly, it's just fun to say the name, and you know, it's a tier 6 just Firefly based off of a Cromwell. And as you can see, these tanks are all pretty much the same, except they are all tiered up by 1 each time you unlock them, and they all have a different turret, so they have different gun characteristics. The actual base chassis is going to be pretty much the same. So if we look here for the T-34, as you can see, 700 HP, yeah, pretty, well actually it's a pretty decent HP pool. I think it's not as much as the heavies. Oh no, it's actually more, it has more HP than the KV-1. Okay, but it's got the same as the 5/4. It's got the same as the Chinokai. No, Chinokai's got slightly more. But yeah, so it's sort of around the same time, or rather the same amount of HP as some of the other tier 5 mediums, except for the Type T-34. Actually, could it be more? No, it's the same as the Sherman. Okay. So yeah, it's sort of got sort of mid-upper range of in terms of HP, and in terms of armor, yeah, 55 all round for the turret, 65 front, 42 for sides and rear. It is a Cromwell chassis. Yeah, big surprise there. So yeah, you've not got a lot of survivability. Most things will pass right through you. 42 side armor, yeah, nothing too spectacular. 65 frontal armor, yep, again, nothing too much there. I mean, the Matilda down at tier 4 has got more HP, has got more armor at the front than this Cromwell chassis. And as for the turret, it is the T-34 mod 1940 turret, basically. And if we just have a quick look at this, yeah, it has very good turret traverse, nearly 50 degrees per second. It's got decent enough for your range. Yeah, again, armor, nothing too spectacular, and 700 HP. So yeah, it's, in terms of actual raw survivability, you're gonna have to be carried through on HP and HP alone, because it's got a lot of armor in order to protect it. Most things will pass straight through you. I mean, I don't think there's any tank at this tier which has got less than 65 pen. The only thing that would struggle to penetrate you is an AMX-40 or a B1 down at tier 4, or indeed a Valentine 2. But other than that, yeah, nothing will struggle to get through the armour of a Y5 T-34. Mobility, however, it is very good. Let's just go down to manoeuvrability. Here we go. So, yeah, 50 kilometers per hour forwards, 20 kilometers per hour reverse. Yep, it's based off of the Cromwell cruiser tank. Yep, nothing too amazing in revolution there. 35 kilometers per hour top speed compared to something like the Sherman, which has got, yeah, there you go, 28 kilometers per hour top speed. The T-34, which has got, where is it, 32 kilometers per hour top speed. So yeah, it is a very fast tank. What other things do I have here that are fast? Nothing much, to be honest. The Chinukai, maybe. Chinukai has only got 28 kilometers per hour. So yeah, it is a cavalry tank. The Crusader, a light tank, is not as fast as the Y5 T-34. So yeah, in terms of manoeuvrability, very fast. Or actually, wait a minute, where am I looking? 35 kilometers per hour. I thought it was 50. Okay. But yeah, so still, that is very good. Oh no, sorry, that's average speed. Top speed 50. Still, in terms of average speed, it's still top end, so it's gonna have a pretty good top speed anyway. Power to weight as well, decent enough, I suppose. 18.5 kilometers per hour, horsepower per ton ratio. It only weighs 28 tons. You know, nearly 40 degrees per second hull traverse. Very good. Pretty good train crossing capacity percent. You know, over rough ground. You know, 106% coefficient. 520 horsepower engine with this, I suppose, nuclear generator. But now we come to the gun, and the gun is, well, not too spectacular. As you can see, it is the L1 76, basically, millimeter gun mounted in the turret of the T-34 Mod 1940, sort of like the stock T-34. So yeah, aim time 3.4 seconds, dispersion at 100 meters 0.38. It's not amazingly accurate. A pretty standard reload speed, 7.13 second reload speed, so nothing again too amazing there. As for average pen, 110, 160 with APCR and 38 with HE. Pretty standard, basic 75mm pen. 160, 120, 200 average damage. Yeah, again 75mm gun, and 20 degrees up, 10 degrees down. Gun elevation depression angle. So yeah, nothing too spectacular there. So yeah, I mean, it's a decent enough medium tank. Again, like the Cromwell, you will want to be outflanking tanks a lot because you are a pretty fast cavalry tank. It doesn't have that much health, so if you get hit, don't be surprised if you actually do get penetrated and get loads of damage done to you, because yeah, not very survivable at all is this tank. As for provisions, you've got 2 provision slots. You've got standard and standard fuel for 3% engine power turret traverse, and then you've got tinned food for the 3% to crew mastery, and then you've got protective kit, which is all of that. I can't bother to list through all that, but yes, it's the basic same old protective kit that we all know and love, I suppose, if you use it. As for consumables, you've got your standard repair, first aid, fire. You've got engine power boost for the extra engine power, adrenaline for the load speed and chance of damaging enemy vehicle modules, and then you've got your multi-purpose, which is the base 3 rolled into one as a one-use thing, which sort of does everything. One-trick pony. As for appearance, you don't have any sort of camo. Yeah, unsurprising, the tank is its own camo. Again, the same as the Defender and the T-28 Defender. They are all, you know, made to look like they're testing tanks. So they're all in base steel with various stamping on them and various hazard warnings and bits and bobs and, yeah, warning signs and triangles and all of this. Bells and whistles. So yeah, that's that. As for the attachment, yeah, it doesn't actually do much apart from add 2 spinning lines. As you can see, how far I remove it, it looks like it's just basically powered down, and then you add it on, and yeah, it just sort of glows a bit, and it looks pretty. So yeah, that's what the attachments do. They're still nice to have. As for ammo, you've got 48 rounds of ammo in total. Not too much, to be fair. I mean, the Sherman with its... what is this? I think this is 75. Yeah, 75 mil has got 90 hidden away in there. As for the Chinese knockoff T-34, that's got 100 rounds of 57 millimeters of ammunition. If we look at the Chinukai has got 52. The Hydrostat, that's got 87. Let's just have a look at something else. There you go. The Easy 4 Sherman, that's got 90 rounds of ammo. So yeah, having only, what was it, 40 rounds? No, 48 rounds of ammo really isn't that beneficial. Then again, you're not likely to run out of ammo that soon. You will probably start looking at conserving your ammo if towards the end of a busy game, especially if you're having to try and carry your team. However, in terms of a normal game of World of Tanks Blitz, which lasts about, maybe 2-3 minutes, or 4 minutes, sort of around that period, you're not likely going to run out of ammo, only if you're doing a really big, like 1v7 or something, in which case you might as well just give up, because that probably ain't going to happen. But yeah, that's still something, little thing to add on there. As for the equipment, you've got gun rammer or calibrated shells. Honestly, calibrated shells isn't going to do much for you. Only gets you up to 115 average pen. So I would say gun rammer to get that reload time down. Then I would say improve modules for the extra track durability, because, well, these things are fast, so that you're going to be barreling along, bouncing over rocks and hills and ridges and everything. So you're possibly going to get yourself detracked at some point, whether it's your fault or not. And also, if you get detracked and you're stuck out in the open, that's pretty much a death sentence. So yeah, I would say improve modules to the extra track. You're a fast tank again, you're not a sniper, you don't have the penetration nor the accuracy for it. So improved optics over Caminet is going to be a good option for this tank. Enhanced gun lane drive you don't really need, only 3.4 second aim time, so I'd say probably supercharged for the -2 shell penetration drop-off over distance, and also the extra shell velocity can be helpful. Enhanced armor, not really going to help you. I would say improved assembly is definitely going to be the thing to get for the Y5 T-34, due to the armor not being relevant for this tank, even at tier 5. Imagine the ELC going up against tier 8 things with 65 millimeters of frontal armor. Yeah, that's not happening for it. And then as for this, I'd say engine accelerator for the slightly better average speed, and also a better power to weight, also the slight buff to hull traverse and the engine power, so that your acceleration is quicker and it pushes you just over that 40 kilometers per second hull traverse speed. Then definitely refined gun, get that aim time, get that dispersion down to 0.347, which is it's definitely an improvement to 0.38 or whatever it was. So yeah, refined gun is definitely going to be a thing to get on this tank. Then enhanced tracks again to help the suspension, although you could go with toolbox. Honestly, it's up to you. I would say for this tank, enhanced tracks probably benefits it more. But yeah, between these two, it's really a choice, and again the same to whatever the hell those two things are. So overall, the Y5 T-34 seems like a pretty good tank on paper. It's your typical cavalry tank. If you're used to playing tanks at this tier, medium tanks at this tier, so tier 6, such as the Cromwell B, or possibly some of the faster ones, like maybe the Victory or the Sentinel. I can't remember how fast the Sentinel is, but definitely if you're used to playing fast tanks like the Crommy, then the Y5 T-34 will suit you fine, just at a slightly lower tier with slightly worse armor and a worse gun. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty decent enough tank. I mean, if I can get this thing, within an hour of playing without spending any money, then yeah, it's a free tank. It's not going to be the best out of the three. It is sort of like the entrance grade tank. We're expecting the Y5 Firefly and the Y5 ELC to be better tanks, because they're upper tier with better guns and probably better turrets. But yeah, for a tier 5 medium, not too shabby. Yeah, and so yeah, pretty mobile, low armor. It's a semi-alright gun, I suppose you could say. But yeah, that's the Y5 T-34. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.